Hey guys, I'm going to talk about my GS500f 2006 motorcycle. This bike currently has 19,269 miles on it. I've owned this bike for just over 2 years now. My third summer with it. I got it when it had just under 7,000 miles on it. Yeah, I just wanted to talk and tell you guys a little bit about the bike. Absolutely love this bike. I think it's my very first bike. I think it's a really, really good first bike. As you can tell, I've done a couple mods to it. If you want to look at a stock GS500f, please just look on Google, and you can Google it on there. With this bike, sorry, my screen was messing up there. With this bike, its specs on it are like 47 horsepower, 6-speed transmission. It gets up and goes. It's like a top speed like 100. I think I topped this out like 120, like downhill. Like a little slope downhill, nothing major. But I did top it out only 120. I weigh 170 pounds. Bike is very, very comfortable for me. I'm 5'10". Yeah, very, very comfortable bike to sit on. The seat is a little bit firm, but other than that, I mean, it's better than a full super bike. But again, you're gonna feel it after a couple hours of riding. Again, a couple about this bike. Over the past couple years, I have done a couple mods to it. As you can tell, I have done the levers, which have the numbered to adjust them, both sides. I did get rid of the did have a bar handle on it. I did get rid of that and did put clip-ons on it. It did have to lower a bike about an inch or two to get these on. You can go up a little higher if you like to. I like the where the position sits. Have done flush turn signals on the front and mounted integrated turn signals in the back for the brake light. Did get rid of the ugly scoop. I just trimmed it off. I did look ugly, so that looks a lot better than it did. If you want to look at a stock, I haven't done anything to the muffler. Past couple years, I have dropped this bike a couple times. I dropped it while I was riding. I hit a patch of oil and it slid and came out from under me and cracked this fairing here. And I dented the tank right here. So I got a new fairing, and I just scratched the hell out of this cover piece here. You can see, yeah. And I did drop it on a trailer. My first year having it on this side. Got a new fairing for it. That's then did dent the tank right there. And another thing about it, got integrated blinkers on the mirrors, which I really do like. I know that the Jigsers have those a lot. Other than that, though, I mean, with the lower, I like the stance of the bike. I think it looks a lot better than it did. As you can tell, I did paint the bike. I decided to do a plastic dip on it. I was looking around actually to have it painted because when I got these new fairings, they were each different color and they were different color than the bike. This one was like, when I bought it off eBay, it was yellow. This one over here, when I bought it, it was gray, and the bike is supposed to be blue. So it looked kind of like tie-dyed, ugly ghetto bike to me. So I wanted to get it painted. I called a couple shops around. They want to charge me about $1,000 to have this bike painted. When I bought the bike, I only paid $2,000 for it, which I thought was a really good deal then. But again, you're not going to spend $1,000 on a $2,000 bike for a paint job. So I was looking around and I found this guy on Facebook. He said that he was doing plastics for cars for like a few $100, whatever. So I asked him, I messaged him, it's like how much would it cost to do this for a bike, and he quoted me like $100 for it, which I thought was a really good deal. So I was messaging him back and forth. This is like middle of last winter, and I got really interested in it. But I started Googling it a lot, and I figured out I could do it myself. So I decided to do it myself. And when it came out, I had it painted about 3 months ago. I did it myself, and it came out really good. Other than that, it just started to peel in a couple places where it rubs. I have a passenger, her boot did catch the side, so it left a little mark right there. I'm trying to get it off. I haven't got it off yet, and it's starting to tear in little places where it's starting to rub. I did put these are makeshift like ghetto tank pads. This is a vinyl I taped on there to help reduce that. I didn't get down here, so I started to rub there. When I put things back on when I had it painted, it did do that to it, which I was kind of mad. I heard you can use paint thinner and smooth it out, then repaint it. So I'm trying to see if I can do that soon. Other than that, I think the paint job came out really good. Let me know what you guys think on it. Did these myself. The Suzuki emblems on the side, or the decals. I wanted something on there that's just plain blue, and I think it ties in the bike really, really well. Let me know what you guys think on that. Other than that, though, let me start the bike for you and go from there. I think the bike sounds really good. For a stock pipe, I think it sounds enough. It sounds good enough. I think it's due for another tune-up though, but it does sound good. It does get up and go. If you can still hear me, let me turn that off here. Just get up and go and keep up with the 600s. It doesn't have that top speed as it would with as a 600. It is a carbureted bike. It's not fuel injection. It does get 50 miles to the gallon, which I do like, so it does work just fine. Things I did to the bike this year: got new tires for it. I did a new chain. Had the front bearings done on it. Haven't got the brakes done, but they're still good. When I bought the bike, though, I had my brakes done last year, my rear ones, and the guy said that when I had them done last year, that they were still the OEM brakes that were on it when I bought it. So yeah, so they were due. Other than that, guys, I mean, I had a alarm system put on this thing. I bought a one online, but it didn't turn out that great, and I wasn't a big fan of it, so I took it off. Again, $2,000 bike. I don't think it's going to be that desirable to steal. Other than that, that's I think it's. If you have any questions, guys, please leave in your comments. Let me know what you guys want to know. How do I install the stuff? Anything like that. Anything you want to know. I did try to buy a new cluster, digital one that I was going to mount up here. I bought it off eBay. It didn't quite work out, and I took this one off. When I took it off, it looked really, really exposed a lot. Like it would be like for like a Gixxer, a 750 or something like that, or 6600. It wasn't that exposed, so I didn't like it. So I just left this one on. Other than that, though, guys, I mean, it's been a very, very reliable bike. I've never had any problems. Never been stranded on it. It doesn't have a gas gauge, of course, but it does have a reserve. Had to run out of gas once on it. But I wasn't really get stranded. That wasn't because of the bike. It was my stupid ass fault for letting it run out of gas. But other than that, guys, I mean, I'm missing a couple screws here. When I dropped the bike, they got missing. So I mean, there's a couple things I still need to do to the bike. But I've seen a couple other GS500fs on the road, and I don't think they look as good as mine. They're still stock, and I think the stock version isn't that great. Yes, it is a sports cruiser, But with this stance and everything, it's more of a sports bike now, which is what I was looking for. So for $2,000 and money I put into it, it was well worth it. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will get back to you. Alright, guys, peace out.